What is the most you've spent on a date?
The most I've spent on a date has been like $400.
$400?
$400.
Thank you for joining the show, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
It's a
sir.
pleasure to have you. If it's your first time watching, please drop a like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. And make sure to stick around for the end for Jason's Dating Audit score.
Yeah, make sure to smash that like button.
What is your relationship status?
So I would say like I'm single-ish. So
Okay.
I'm still single, but I've been talking to this beautiful young lady for a little bit. We finally got a chance to go out, like getting our schedules together. It's been a little bit, you know how it is and stuff. But yeah, I'm still single.
How'd y'all meet?
It was online.
Okay.
Yeah, through the apps. This app called The League.
What's the app called?
The League.
The League.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that one, bro.
Yeah, it's not one of the bigger ones like Hinge. So I'm like on Hinge and The League, but this one is kind of like tailored to professionals. Like that's their whole thing.
When you say professionals, you mean
like people like working young professionals type of thing. Like that's their whole shtick.
So what'd y'all do? Y'all went on a date?
Yeah, so we went out to a rooftop bar. I like to do like chill things like rooftop bars, like restaurants in the city and stuff like that. So we hung around Penn 34th Station.
How'd you think the first date went?
It went great.
Okay.
Like we had a blast. Like I feel like when you're talking to someone and they're like laughing, like they're loose, like there's no ice there.
Right. Yeah.
I feel like, as a guy on these dates, like if you're comfortable in your own skin, it helps the other person across from you be comfortable in your own skin.
What are the plans now? Like, do you plan to go on another date?
Yeah, we're still working on that. We're supposed to see her on Monday. But yeah, like I like to do like kind of like formal things like dinner, but also at the same time like activities. So like
some sort of experience.
Yeah, exactly. So I think like the most fun experience that I've had, I always talk about this, is like jet skiing in the city.
Oh, yeah.
So like me and Emmanuel did it on the Hudson, and I did take a girl out jet skiing once for a date, and that was one of the most fun dates I've ever had.
Dang, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an expensive date, though.
It is. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it was like $250.
Dang.
Yeah, but that's not
people?
the most I spent on a date. I spent like $400.
Really?
No, not $250.
So it sounds like you're not afraid to spend on a date.
No.
Not really. Okay.
Because like I don't like just date like a lot. Like if there's like someone that I see that's attractive, I usually like am prepared to make like a certain investment. Not even like a monetary investment, like an emotional investment. Like
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you're saying you don't really go out on a lot of dates, but when you do, you try to go
exactly.
all out. Yeah.
Exactly. That's
so I guess why that route though? Why do you go all out on dates?
So the first thing is that you're enjoying yourself. So like I feel like first of all, like I would never go to like a fancy restaurant or like do some sort of experience that I know I wouldn't enjoy and that she wouldn't enjoy.
Right.
Like I feel like, in New York City there's like a billion trillion ways to blow your money.
Yeah.
Like literally like it feels like, you step outside your apartment, step outside the crib, it costs money just to breathe.
It's like $50 right there.
Yeah, exactly, man. Like so like that's like the foundation of it. And, I found that like, being in the city and stuff, like, like the best experiences typically cost something.
Yeah.
And so I feel like, just putting a little bit of money behind it, not like a ton of money, but like a little bit of money behind it, I spent like $400 can help. Plus being thoughtful. Like you have to be thoughtful around what you're doing, what she likes, what you like and stuff.
Yeah.
So if you happen to have the resources, plus the thoughtfulness, plus this is something you actually enjoy, it makes for a great experience.
Gotcha.
And so that's how I've kind of come to that conclusion.
I guess someone could be saying, why not do something, modest that you enjoy?
No. I was talking to a friend of mine. This was a while ago. And he was like, Jay, bro, I only do coffee.
I agree with that though. For a first date, I think coffee is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Because, you more so want to get to know them.
Yeah.
And, jet skiing is cool, but you can't like really talk to her or whatever. And maybe y'all like went out afterwards or something.
Yeah.
But I think coffee is a perfect first date. But
Yeah.
that's not how you roll.
No, I've never done that. I understand that perspective, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely understand that perspective, but I've never done coffee as a first date. Like,
But is it? I guess.
I can't see myself doing it either. Because I just feel like dates should be memorable, and a coffee date can definitely be memorable. Like the conversation that you have with that person can be very memorable.
Yeah.
But like, I definitely wouldn't take anything back date wise.
Right.
Like, I definitely wouldn't take anything back. But no, I definitely understand your perspective for sure.
No, for sure. And
Yeah.
I guess what I want to ask is, do you feel like you need to impress them on the first date? Is that why you tend to choose like experiences?
No, I think like it just goes back to the whole enjoyment factor.
Right.
Like if I'm in a place where I know I'm gonna have a good time, she can kind of pick up on that vibe.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it's kind of like about the energy that, you know, is in the room as well, you know, like
Yeah.
like, you know, if I'm going to like, now let's keep on like going down this train of thought, right? Let's say I'm at a super expensive place where I don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like those small plates, ratatouille restaurants type of thing.
Fine dining.
Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that. And I'm leaving hungry afterwards. No, it's not going to work out. Yeah. So it has to do with like enjoying yourself and being thoughtful around like the experience you're putting together.
No, that makes sense.
And then, you know, understanding like, you know, how much you want to spend going into it.
Yeah. I
'Cause, like,
definitely say there's, you know, everyone has different budgets. So like if it's within your means, you know. Go
Yeah,
for it,
exactly.
you know what I mean?
Exactly. You know, but yeah, that's kind of how I think about it.
That's good. What is the most you've spent on a date?
The most I've spent on a date has been like $400.
$400.
$400.
Dang. Was that a first date?
400, 450.
First date or a second?
It was a first date.
Dang.
I'll tell you how. So like we went to this rooftop in Midtown, PhD Terrace. It's a great place.
Okay.
Very relaxed. Like people aren't doing anything crazy and stuff like that. You have nice views of the city. You know, it's like a really cool vibe and stuff. But she was, and she still does, she lived like at the uppermost bound to the Bronx.
Okay.
So like I ended up Ubering her down.
Oh.
And then I Ubered her up.
Oh.
So that's how it got like that big.
Dang. Wait, so why'd you offer to Uber? She couldn't catch a train or she was running late or something?
Yeah, it would have just been easier to get her down by Uber.
Okay.
Like to come down, because like you gotta, you know, coming down from 251st, there's a lot of places in between. You want to be a little careful.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's just like that is basically going from the other end of the map.
Yeah,
Like that's like
ride.
that's like the edge of the world in New York City terms.
Yeah.
And so it would have just been a lot. So yeah, that's how that happened.
Sometimes my hesitancy with spending a lot of money on dates is that I'm setting a standard. Mm-hmm. And usually when you set a standard, you got to maintain that all the way through. Mm-hmm. Do you feel that, you know, once you spend a lot of money, you're going to have to keep spending a lot of money to keep them entertained? Or how do you see that?
I don't feel that way.
Okay.
Like, I don't feel that way. There have been situations where someone does feel that way. Like, you know, I've had a situation where like women will like ask me for bags for like luxury fashion. And then at that point, it's just not going to work out.
Yeah.
Like,
It's not the type of girl.
yeah, exactly. At that point, like we just have a difference of opinion. So like that, like what I would reiterate there is like, it's not spending money for the sake of spending money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you actually have to like have a good time with what you're doing. So like if she has in her mind that you have to continue like some sort of lifestyle type of thing, or we're going to be doing X, Y, and Z together. And then, you know, it's all on my credit card. And then, you know, you get this like egregious credit card bill at the end of the month. Like it just wouldn't work out.
But see, the thing is though, it's not that that's what she wants. Is that you start off a certain way and then eventually, let's say y'all get in a relationship and things start to change a little bit. Like what got you there works, you know what I mean? So in some sense I could see someone starting to feel a little bit of pressure of like, you know, we should keep doing this because it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it just comes down to being in line on expectations, like,
Yeah.
and communicating. Like everyone says, oh, communication is so important, but do they actually communicate?
Yeah. That's
Do
facts.
they actually do that? You know, and that's the only way like an exchange of information is
Yeah.
going to occur. Like, how am I supposed to know someone else's expectations if they don't communicate? How are they supposed to know my expectations if they don't communicate? And then through communication, you will find alignment or you won't find alignment.
Right.
And you know, if you don't find alignment, then it's not going to something that's going to work out in the long term.
That's good. That's good, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, let me know what y'all think down below. What's a good budget for a first date? All right, so we're going to give Jason his dating audit score. So vibe, solid. This was a great conversation, dude. I love talking with you, man. 9 out of 10 for vibe. Communication.
Yeah.
I think you seem like very emotionally mature. And you spoke about communication a lot. In terms of what your communication actually looks like inside a relationship, I can't really say. But I give you the benefit of the doubt, so I'm going to give you an 8 out of 10 there. Boundaries, we didn't really get to talk about this too much, so just to be fair, I'll give you a 5 out of 10. Emotional maturity, I could just base off this conversation, man. You're emotionally mature.
Yeah.
9 out of 10. Effort, for your effort, I'll give you an 8 out of 10 here, because you're on the apps and you seem to be really putting yourself out there, trying to
Facts.
find your partner. All right, so Jason's dating audit score is 38 out of 50. Thank you guys for watching this video. A video is popping up right here if you like this one. Drop a like down below. Let me know what you think. Thank you guys for watching.